what we're going to sing through today is number 244. So, now what are we to watch out for? Just looking at the exercise, what's the first thing that we have to watch out for? Yeah, Molly?
Repeat.
Good. Repeat. So if we could just keep a steady beat with our finger on the table, maybe. 1, 2, 1, 2. So, la, so, mi, re, do. So, la, so, mi, re, do. Re, mi, do. Re, so, la, so, mi, do. Re, so, do. Okay, it's pentatonic, okay, because we use 5 notes. Could anybody tell me anything about the very last note? It's the home note, yeah, the home note. Could we say another name for the home note? Yeah?
Tonic.
Tonic, very good. Very, very good. Okay, so that's that. So the next thing I'd like you to look at as we're sitting here would be in our Music is Fun, book 4. Okay, well, that's what we're working on at the moment. And I'd like us to take a look at the Irish folk song on page 96. So we're going to have straight backs now, okay? And we already know, we've already written this out and we've already transposed it on page 97. So we know how to transpose into a different tone set and all that. Now, do, so 1, and keep a steady beat. So 1, 2, 3. Do, mi, re, do. So, do, mi, re, do. So, do, re, mi, re, do, re, mi, re, do, mi, re, do. Now, we'll be using all of the notes of the pentatonic scale there. Name the ones we were using. We were using do, re, mi, and we didn't use any la.
Oh yes, so low. So.
We had a low so. So the one we didn't use so was la. We didn't use la. Very good. Now, could we take a look at the Irish tune on page 101? Mi, re, do, la, so, page 101. Now, just take a little look at this. We're told that we've 3 over 4. Could anybody tell me what 3 over 4 means? Rihanna?
3 beats in a bar.
Okay, now, we don't know the word crotchet yet. You know crotchet because 3 tab beats, yeah. Yeah, you know crotchet because you learn piano, okay? So the rest of us haven't done crotchet yet. So we call them tab beats. So 3 tab beats, okay? Right. Me. Okay, one other question. We've 3 beats in a bar, so is it beginning on the first beat of the bar or what? Mira?
It's beginning on the last beat of the bar.
On the last beat. Now, can anybody remember what we would call that? Roisin?
Was it an Anna?
It was. And Anna?
Something.
Rihanna?
Anacrusis.
Anacrusis. Very good. Could we say that word together? Anacrusis. Yeah, it's a big long word, isn't it? So that means when the tune doesn't begin on the first beat of the bar. Mi, 1, 2. Mi, re, do, la, so, so, la, do, mi, do, re, do, do. Mi, re, do, la, so, so, la, do, mi, do, re, do. So again, it ended on what? Which is the home key. It ended on the home key. We'll turn out to page 121. Now we'll just sing half of it, okay? We'll just sing half of it. So we'll just do the first two lines as far as the ta note, okay? Do, re, mi, do, re, mi. Okay, so are we beginning on the first beat here or have we an anacrusis? Anacrusis again. So 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, re, mi, so, la, so, mi, do, re, do. Now we'll sing that phrase again. Tell me, does that phrase sound as if it's finished? Do, do, do. Definitely it does. Okay. Mira, I wonder, could you go over to the piano and just play me a middle C, please? And we just get in pitch. Thank you, do. Thank you. Now, ready? 2, 3. Do, re, mi, re, mi, so, la, so, mi, do, re, do, beat time. So, la, do, mi, re, do, mi, so, mi, do, mi, re. Now, mi, re. Does that sound finished? Why doesn't it sound finished? Inez?
Because it doesn't have the home.
It doesn't have the home key, it has the re key. Now, what function is the re key? Remember, because the home key is tonic function, so what function is the other function that doesn't sound finished? Roshin?
Dominant?
Dominant, exactly. Okay, that's enough of the book. So now we're going to go over to the board now. So if you'd like to sit somewhere here, and we're going to talk about the melodies. Remember we were talking about a hexachord. Now, so we're going to talk about a 4-bar melody, notes, hexachord. So could we just sing, first of all, could we sing a pentachord? No, we won't sing a pentachord, we're going to sing a hexachord. Do, we'll sing and sign it together. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Okay, so we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, and la. So there, that's our note bank, okay? So we're going to do 4 bars, so we'll go here. We're going to divide. So there's always kind of a method that you use when you're going to do this melody, okay? Always a method. So divide our line into 4 equal portions. And who could tell me what are we going to have at the end of the melody? Roshi?
A double bar line.
A double bar line, very good.
And if you want to repeat it, 2 dots.
If you want to repeat it, 2 dots, okay. We put in 2 dots, okay? Okay, very good. Now, we have to talk about our rhythm bank. So we're going to do 4 over 4, so we're going to do 4 ta beats in every bar, okay? So we're going to have a ta note. Now, what else could we have? Rihanna?
TT.
TT, very good. Excellent. Now, Rachel, what else could we have?
A ta.
We have a ta already.
A ta.
Excellent. So that would be kind of for the endings, wouldn't it? Ta, 2 beats. Now there's one other thing that we could have. Mira?
Teary, teary.
Teary, teary would be a little bit too complicated for this type of a melody now. It was a good answer, but a little bit too complicated. Shona?
The one with the 1.5.
Yes. So remember it was tighty. Do that together. Tighty. Very good. So that's 1.5. And then you have to have a half. A T on its own is a half. So we're going to use all of those rhythms in this melody, okay? Now we have to decide where is the best place to use the long notes. There's a special place that's good. Where would it be? Mira?
At the end.
At the end. Very good. So I'm going to have a long note here. Now, where else? Remember the thing when we learned in book 3, at the beginning of book 3, we talked about balance. Roshan?
We'd have it at the end of the second bar.
End of the second bar. Excellent. So this is going to give our rhythm balance, okay? Now there's very little in at the moment, so we're going to go in. And we very simply just use our rhythm. So say for example if we do ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, and then I'm going to use this ta, yi, ti, ta. And the second half of it, we're just going to balance that. Ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta. Now could we clap that rhythm together so please? 3, 4. Excellent. Now that's the rhythm, and then you know if you have a good rhythm, like you have a good chance of having a good melody if you have a good rhythm, okay? Now, where are we going to start when we want to fill in our notes? Like, where is a good place to start? Roisin?
At the end with the home note.
The home note. Very, very good. So, we're going to do our home note, and it has to be the same value now as the rhythm, doesn't it? So there's our home note. Beautiful. Now, say for example, if you wanted to write a melody and if you were in a certain tonality or key, like wouldn't you like to establish that at the start first? So it would be a good idea to start on the home key as well, okay? Start on our do as well, okay? So we're going to start here. Do. Now there's one other thing that you should do that's very important, Shona.
At the end of the second bar is so.
Why?
Because it's tonic.
Tonic?
Dominant.
So, dominant, yes. So, here we go. Now, after that, like you can use any of your pattern above your notes above in your note bank, but it's good to move by step, isn't it? We don't need to have any huge big leaps. So, like, what would be a good note to come down to the so from our hexachord? Rihanna?
La.
Definitely, it would be lovely. It's going to sound beautiful. La, so. And how about if we do so, la, so. So can we sing that together? So, la, so. Isn't that beautiful? What's a very good way to end? You've done loads of things. Do you remember at the end of the last workbook we had so, la, so, mi, re, do. We had loads of things like that. So good notes at the end. What were you going to say there? Ah, very good. So mi, re, and do. Very good. Now, who could give me a good note to go in here? So lovely. Now don't forget, we're using the hexachord, so do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. So how about over here? Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, So could we just name the notes in the rhythm first? 3, 4. Do, re, mi, fa, la, so, la, so. La, so, fa, mi, fa, so, mi, re, do. Now we're going to sing it. We'll clap it as well, I think, to keep us in time. 3, 4. Do, re, mi, fa, la, so, la, so. La, so, fa, mi, fa, so, mi, re, do. Is that okay? Now, we're going to go over to the other side of the room now. So come. And this is a sound about pumping. We're just going to concentrate on the melody. And again now, if you look at the board, you'll see that the placement of our do is here. This is our do, okay? So if this is do, what is this note? Molly?
Re.
Now re, remember, would be right beside the do here. This would be re. So one above re would be good girl. So do, if that's do, where is? Who could sing? Mi, very good. Here we go. Do, mi, do, mi, do, 2, 3. Re, fa, re, fa, re, mi, 2, 3. So, a little higher, so, la, so, la, ti. And then the tune kind of disappears. Now you know that T always has to go where? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Has to go, tell me together. Where? To do. It has to go up to do. So I'm going to sing the last line in the rhythm that's written here. And I want you to tell me what I'm singing. So from the beginning, we're all going to sing this again, and then I'll continue. And see if you can guess what I'm singing. Do, mi, do, re, re, fa, re, mi, sol, la, ti, do, do, do. What did I sing? I sang ba, 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 ba. Now, if I sang it in a different rhythm, and if I sang dum, da, dum, 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 da, what would you say, Amira?
La, so,
Don't tell me the solfa, just tell me what I'm singing.
You're descending from T to back to do.
Back to do from where?
From T.
From T, okay.
No, you go to do and then
Yes, you go to do and then you go down. So you should be able to sing do, mi together. Do, mi, do, re, re, fa, re, mi, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Excellent. One more question. Tell me something about this note, this first note. Now think of what we were saying already today with some of the other tunes. Shauna?
it's on a ledger line.
It's on a ledger line, very good. Anything else? Roshin?
It's the tonic.
It's the tonic, very good. Something else very important, Molly?
It's the home.
Home key, very good. Inez?
It's an anacrusis.
Yes, it's an anacrusis, that's what I was looking for. Okay, how many beats will this note get? Mira?
3.
3 beats. Very good. Very good. Who could tell me what this line is called? This vertical line that goes down here. Molly?
A bar line?
A bar line. Very good. Very good. Why have we got 2 lines here? Roisin?
So that's kind of the end of the kind of
Yeah,
tune.
not kind of, it's definitely,
It's
it definitely is the end, yeah. Very good. Very, very good. Now, I'd like now to do some Halloween games. So, it depends now what you remember. Do you remember the song Mrs. White, first of all?
Yes.
Okay, so I'd like you to stand up on the steps and we're going to just sing Mrs. White first without any actions or anything. Maybe we could do the hand signs just with one hand, just for the sake of doing the hand signs. Ready? 3, 4. So love me, so love me, so love, so love, so love me, so love me, so love me, so love, so love, so love me. Mrs. White had a fright in the middle of the night. Saw a ghost eating toast halfway up the old lamp post. Very good. Now, I wonder, could you come down and we could play? Can you tell me now what Halloween game? What Halloween game do you know?
Pumpkin ran away.
Oh, the pumpkin ran away. A pumpkin ran away
Before Thanksgiving Day.
before Thanksgiving Day. What happened? You can't remember the words? So, a pumpkin ran away before Thanksgiving Day. They'd make said he'd have pie of me if I should stay. But I was thinking of a game where we're all in a circle.
Pumpkin?
One more spooky than that for Halloween. What about which? Which fell in the ditch? Do you remember that? Okay,
Yes.
solve the sign so. Which fell in the ditch, picked up a penny and thought she was rich. And then a witch sings, "Are you my children?" And you all answer, "Yes, we're your children." And the witch sings a second time, "Are you my children?" And the second time you answer, "Yes, we're your children." And the third time, "Are you my children?" And the third time you answer, "No, we're not." Now, do you remember the game
Yeah.
that you're in this? Yeah?
And then there's the witch behind someone and you all turn around and then
Yeah, because you're all standing in a circle and you're facing out. So could we do that? Are you ready? Ready, girls, for singing? Ready? 3, 4. Which fell in the ditch, picked up a penny and thought she was rich. Here.
Are you my children?
Yes, we're your children.
Are you my children?
Yes, we're your children.
Are you my children?
No, we're not. Hey. So could we do that again now? And could we try to make it a little bit more convincing? Because that's part of the joy of playing the game. So Mira, would you give it another go as a witch again? But could you make your voice a little bit more sinister and more kind of spooky? Okay, and go right up and just, you really need to surprise people. Okay, ready? Here we go. Which fell in the ditch, picked up a penny and thought she was rich.
Are you my children?
Yes, we're your children.
Are you my children?
Yes, we're your children.
Are you my children?
No, we're not. Okay, very good. Okay, we have one more song. What about pumpkin? Pumpkin, pumpkin, round and fat, turn into a jack-o'-lantern just like that. So you're working in a circle again, and your pairs. Remember, pumpkin, pumpkin, round and fat. And then you take your partner's hands and you turn. Rihanna, sit for 1 minute, pet, because we've only 7. So you turn half a turn, turn into a jack-o'-lantern, and then just like that. And then you're with a different person. So give it one go, and then we'll put Rihanna in again, and then somebody else will come out. Ready? 3, 4. Pumpkin, pumpkin, round and fat, turn into a jack-o'-lantern just like that. Okay, the minute we sing turn, we have to move on the turn. Right, now Molly, could you come out? Rihanna, could you go in? Ready? 3, 4. Pumpkin, pumpkin, round and fat. Now turn. Turn into a jack-o'-lantern just like that. Pumpkin, pumpkin, round and fat, turn into a jack-o'-lantern just like that. Now Molly, you go in, Rachel come out. You give one more turn of it. 3, 4. Pumpkin, pumpkin, round and fat, turn into a jack-o'-lantern just like that. Pumpkin, pumpkin, round and fat, turn into a jack-o'-lantern just like that. Very good.